Sparkle Time friends, it's Cassie Zahersky, children's book author and illustrator, and today I'm here to read a really fun rhyming story called How to Catch a Cold. It is all about a little boy with a very vivid imagination who shows up to class one day and discovers his friends are all missing. When he finds out that they've caught a cold, he is determined to go on the hunt and catch a cold himself. All right, shall we begin? How to Catch a Cold, written by Adam T. Newman, illustrated by Susan G. Young. The school bell rings. I run to my chair. I turn to my friend Brian, but he isn't there.
That's weird.
Maybe as he walked to school, he fell into a hole where he's being held captive by an angry old mole.
That was Monday.
On Tuesday, when the school bell rang, I hurried to my seat. I noticed Brian was still missing, and now so was Pete. What could have happened? This is very, very odd. Was Pete fished out of his bed by a boy fishing cod? On Wednesday, Jenna and Jacob were out, and so was Philippe. Did a witch poison them with an apple that made them all sleep?
I can't take it anymore. Miss Rose, Miss Rose,
I cry.
my friends are all missing and I don't know why. They are not at school and I'm concerned. Have you talked to the police? What have you learned?
With a sweet, calming voice, Miss Rose looked up and said,
"No one is being held captive or was fished out of bed. I spoke to their parents and I was told our friends are not missing. They just caught a cold."
They caught a cold?
How do you catch a cold? Does it have one eye or three? Is a cold taller or shorter or faster than me? Where do colds live? Where do they hide? Do they dwell inside cookie jars or on top of trash cans outside? After school, I ran home. Didn't even stop for a snack. I just finished my homework and prepared my attack. To catch a butterfly, you use a net. To catch a baseball, you wear a mitt. I'll pack an umbrella in case colds like to spit. I'll take 3 jars of honey and 20 rolls of clear tape. I'll strap lint rollers to my hips and wear a fly paper cape.
Let's go catch a cold.
I went outside to catch a cold. I searched up in a tree. I saw something move on a leaf, but it was just a buzzing bee. I held out my baseball mitt and looked up in the sky. Just as a bird flew overhead, it pooped in my eye.
They say that's good luck.
I moved my search inside my house. I looked behind the drapes. I said really bold,
I cut you cold.
but it was only a few old grapes. Or maybe they're raisins. In case colds were invisible, I splattered honey in the air. I even used my lint rollers to search through my dog's hair. But no colds were found there. I just can't seem to catch a cold. I need a plan that's new. I have an idea. Achoo! For dinner, Mommy made me a yummy grilled cheese. But every time I took a bite, I let out a big sneeze.
I hope you're not catching a cold.
Mommy looked at me and said, "How'd she know what I was doing? Was it written on my head, catching a cold?" "By those Duffy," I told her. My words all sounded funny. I called my mom Bob, and my nose was very runny. What was going on with me? I seemed to have some issues. Forget trying to catch a cold. I'd rather find some tissues. I plopped my head upon my bed. I was so tired and beat.
I guess I'm not catching a cold today.
And I accepted my defeat.
Good night, cold, wherever you are.
I woke up the next morning with a billion boogers galore. My nose was super stuffy and my throat was really sore. I had a raspy voice which made me sound old.
You're staying home from school.
Mom said.
You caught a cold.
I caught a cold? Woohoo!
Now, if only I could remember where I put it.
Well, I hope you enjoyed how to catch a cold, and I will see you next time. Bye, Circle Time friends.